My name is Mwangi Murigi. I'm the founder and CEO of Nutrimuzuri Farmcare Limited. At Nutrimuzuri, we create sustainable solutions for animal and crop nutrition. Kenya generates around 4,000 metric tons of waste per day, and Nairobi alone produces 2,500 metric tons. You can imagine, like, that waste, just currently the solution goes to the landfills. That is the most common thing. So you are taking 2,500 metric tons of waste and putting it in a hole. Whereas on the other hand, farmers are really struggling accessing animal feed. When you look at the waste, when you break down the waste, of which most of it is organic, over 70% of the waste generated is organic, it breaks down into nitrous oxide and methane. Methane gas is 4 times more harmful to the environment. So what did we decide to do? Let's take this waste, we feed it on the insects, and then the insects grow, and we take these insects and they're used as animal feed. So by doing that, we are solving 2 challenges at the same time. We are solving the waste problem in Nairobi, reducing carbon emissions, and again, creating sustainable feeds, and by extension, fertilizers, organic fertilizer, to the Kenyan market. So most of the soils in Kenya are degraded, they're acidic, and what we've been doing for the years, we've been just taking synthetic fertilizers and adding them to the soils. And you find that over the years, the soils are becoming more acidic, and that has led to reduced crop yield. So by producing organic fertilizer, first of all, we increase the pH of the soil to the level that it is neutral. That leads to more crop yield, and more trees are able to survive. Again, by supplying alternative protein for the animal feed industry, we reduce cutting down of trees. One may wonder how. In animal feed production globally, soybean is the leading source of protein in the animal feed industry. And a lot of forests are being cleared to plant more and more because the population is growing. By providing an alternative solution, which is based on waste, we are reducing actually on the land forests that are cleared. Yeah, so it basically cuts 2 edges. The organic fertilizer improves the crop yield, and trees are able to survive more. But at the same time, we are reducing the cutting down of trees to grow more soya. Because at the end of the day, human beings have to eat, we need protein. So if we are not creating alternatives, then that means we are doing on what we've been doing for years, which is growing more soybean and more soya, which is not sustainable. So my main reason to join Baka is basically to scale our solution. It's a solution that we have tested. It's a model that we have tested. We know it works, but we want to roll it out there. One of the reasons that we looked at Baka is that, first of all, it's led by an African who has lived in Africa, worked in Africa, understands the local problems. More often than not, you find that people coming from all over the world, Europe, US, China, wherever, they come and try to solve Africa problems without the African people. You're trying to create a solution without involving the person who you're creating a solution for. First of all, I don't think that's a really good approach. So we looked at the approach that Baka is taking, that is supporting African-led businesses, and we felt that they understand the solution that we're trying to create better. Secondly, Baka listens to the solution that the entrepreneur is trying to create, not dictate what they should create, because obviously there are so many experts out there who just by doing desktop research, they try to copy models which work in the West. The models are fine. I'm not saying the models are not fine, but sometimes they are not suited for the African case. Over the last 3 years or about, we've been taking waste from Nairobi, and currently we are producing 1,200 metric tons of animal feed per day. And our main goal is to scale our solution. We intend to raise that volume to 50,000 metric tons of feed production annually from 1,200. And by doing so, we will offtake 180 metric tons of waste from the environment per day, waste that would have gone to the landfill. that automatically leads to reduction in carbon emissions. We estimate that to be around 300 metric tons of carbon emissions per day. Kenya basically imports most of the ingredients used. Both fertilizers are imported in Kenya, and animal feed are imported. So by creating local solutions, we are going to reduce those importations.